So the next point that he wants, even with Krauss's something from nothing and equals nothing or whatever, equals everything. I think, right? Something from nothing equals everything. Right?
Zero equals the string of equations.
0 plus nothing equals everything, or something like that. I don't know. So why do we accept these types of things, I guess? And he says, why then are we so susceptible to such unwarranted claims by scientists? He says a big part of the problem is a lack of, and here's his theme and thesis of the book, a lack of studied skepticism, right? We've become all too willing to believe metaphysical pronouncements based on scientific results. Scientifically proven, quote, scientifically proven, is our new, quote, thus saith the Lord.
Right.
And to be sure, science has gotten weirder and weirder, and this is largely because the world is even more so. So the success to strangeness ratio, right, seems to remain constant. As the success piles up, so does the strangeness. But tracking the world's weirdness isn't the problem. The problem occurs when we add to the weirdness, right?
We don't need to do that. Truth is stranger than fiction in this case.
And it's difficult enough on its own, and it's weird enough on its own. When we start adding, and by the way, everything came from nothing, weirdness, wait a minute. Right? Why are we doing that? The mere fact that scientists can propose quantum fluctuations, he tells us, of nothing and do so with such straight faces is pretty alarming. Right? Come on, folks, right?
And they're the ones to look back and say, oh, you believe the humors of the body is what caused sickness. We're so far advanced that, no, see, there are these little itty-bitty things that you can't see unless you have certain, training and technology, and those are the things that cause you to be sick. These little creatures. Oh, okay, all right.
All right. So we've been slowly, he says, conditioned like the proverbial, frog in the boiling pot. Slowly conditioned to believe that anything is possible. Right? And so the problem is discerning legitimate strangeness from literal nonsense. And, of course, it's not easy. He says, I should also mention that we can't simply dismiss ideas because they're strange or uncomfortable. This is why any skepticism we adopt should be studied skepticism, right? We should avoid the reactionary, it's false because science says it, which is silly.
Right. Yeah. So we don't need to factor in other new things that science doesn't say. Again, it's okay for science to have limits, is what we said in the last episode, and staying within that purview is just fine. When it attempts to go outside those bounds is when we get into trouble. And it doesn't seem like it almost seems like the world or people want to look at these types of experts in their field and say, okay, now make claims about morality or laws of logic or why the universe exists. And so you have them go on podcasts and shows and talk about how I saw the Matrix, and that's a really good point. We're all in the Matrix. That's fine. So we always need to be careful of that.